Soul.
Hey, what's up, everybody? This is your boy Big Groove, and we are the Purple
Purple
Brothas.
Brothas.
All right, on this week's episode, we are talking about the our top five favorite Prince slow jams, and we only picking five. And he has like a lot of those hot premium slow jams that people don't really talk about when it comes to Prince, but we're gonna pull out five. I'm gonna pull out five, and Digital Soul's gonna pull out his five.
Five is hard to choose. We're gonna do this. Our top five. This is my top five and his top five. It don't mean it's your top five. This is my top five, his top five.
Yeah, we got a top five. I got mine.
Yes.
Yes. So, Digital Soul, why don't you start out, man? What you got?
All right, top five, man. One of my favorites is The One off the New Power Soul. I like the melody. It's just it's sensual. It's exotic. The lyrics, man. If you listen to the lyrics, it's the truth, man. It's facts. Love it to death. I think it's a good song.
All right, The One. So number one is The One. It's not your favorite one, but it's out of the top five.
It's in my top five, right?
Okay. Yeah. All right. Cool.
Yeah, and then my next choice will be Insatiable off of Diamonds and Pearls. Enough said about that one, right? That was just sensual all around, right?
yeah, man. That was a hard one. That was probably gonna be in mine, but it's just so many other songs. But I'll give you props on that one, man. Yeah, that one was really good, and the video was really good as well.
Yeah, that was a hot video too, man. And then I have to go with When Two Are in Love off of Love Sexy, and also the Black Album. So if you want to put it that way, that song is the lyrics in that are just very, very sensual, man. I just like things that kind of go off the realm sensuality wise, and come bathe with me, let's drown each other in each other's emotions, things like that. That's poetry, man. It's shit you want to say, but you can't say it, but Prince says it for you.
Right.
You have it right there in 4 minutes, man. You have it right there in one jam, man. And my fourth pick, man, who can resist International Lover, man? That's the first time that I realized that you can put metaphors into lyrics, and then also, make it sexual as far as the 747. Thank you for flying. We're about to take off, things like that, man. It's the first time I really heard metaphors in sexual manner, and it's different, As a child hearing that, it blew my mind.
Wow, that's an interesting pick, man. International Lover. This brother got a ton of slow cuts. With International Lover, okay.
Yeah, because I like the whole metaphor, changing the theme from sex to going aboard a plane and reaching the orgasm, where buckle your seatbelts, and we're about to take off and blast to satisfaction. It's just as we talked about previous. Prince tells a story, and pretty much in that particular song, to me, you can almost visually see the steps going to that climax, and then as the end of the songs, he thanks the woman for flying and that sort of thing. I just think it's a hot song, man.
I just think you're nasty.
Maybe that too. It's a hot song, man. You can't deny that, right?
No. You can't deny. He's off. Probably one of my favorite albums of all time from him.
Yeah.
Obviously. So, hey, it's your top five, bro. So you just keep.
Yeah, right. And then my fifth pick, and I say this fifth pick because it's actually my favorite and top pick, and it's of course Adore from Sign of Times, man. That has a special meaning to me. Being in elementary school, getting that album as a birthday gift from Pops for my birthday, and then right along that, I had one of my first girlfriends, and that song became our song at that time when we were kids. just many great memories with that song. And then over the years, really understanding what he was singing about in that song. Until the end of time, I'll be there for you. You know, just things like that, man. It just really makes you appreciate that this can be a song used for many purposes of, you know, being in love, a wedding song, just something you want to say to the person that you love. It represents everything to me. This song here it's a very special song. It's near and dear to my heart.
I don't think he was in elementary school though. This was 87.
In 80, yeah, I was I was in 8th grade, I think it was.
Yeah, you had to be an 8th grader because I was in.
Yeah, it has been. Yeah, that's true. Right.
Yeah, so I'm about to say, what you doing in elementary?
Now you put my age on blast, right?
Yeah, you old like me.
Well, thanks a lot.
You're younger than me. You know what I mean? But,
yeah, that's why you corrected me.
yeah, I was like, nah, bruh. You was in junior high.
See, brother ain't no good. Put me on blast on the home line.
Being mannish in the 8th grade.
Well, you know, what can I say?
You know. No, so your top 5 consists of Adore, Tour in Love, right?
Right.
Got The One, International Lover, and Insatiable.
Insatiable too, yeah. And I got to give an honorable mention to something else, another slow jam that I've been appreciating a lot more. It's become one of my favorites, man. And I think a lot of people sleep on this jam. Somewhere Here on Earth, off of Planet Earth.
Oh man, I didn't even write that down.
I think that's a beautiful song. And if you really listen to the lyrics and then just the whole trumpet playing, it just reminds me of something like if Miles and Prince had got together and recorded a song. I think it would have sounded something like that because it's very Miles Davis-ish and it's very jazzy, very sensual. It's a beautiful song. I love it.
Man, you nailed it on that one because, you know, when you listen to the song, you know, because at this time, Prince had like 2 failed marriages. And then, you know, when he goes and he says, I know you're out there, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, like he's steady trying to find that one that's gonna, you know, fulfill his life. So yeah, Somewhere Here on Earth.
Yeah.
Very, very good song.
Yeah, and he tells a girl, you know, we're in the digital age. We can page, but I'd rather see you face to face, so we can, you know, spend this time together in the flesh. You know, I think it's a great song. I love it. It's become one of my favorites over the time.
Yeah, it's dope. I remember he did it on Leno. He did a 3-night stint on Leno, and I think it was day 2 or whatever. And he had a little stage and what have you, and he sung that falsetto, man.
Great performance.
Yeah. He's a class act, a dope dude. So, man, I'm loving your top 5, bro. So, you know,
what you got for me, brother?
Okay, well, you know, I got my top 5. I really put some time and really thought about it because, you know, all of his slow jams have a special place with me because of certain space and time, just different things. Just like when you mentioned when you had your first girlfriend, when you had a daughter, being nasty, and then, other songs that he did kind of you know, resonated with me. So I'm gonna go in no order. I'm gonna give you my number 1 a little later, but in no particular order. My top 5 starting off will be, at first I put Scandalous because I love the Scandalous Sex Suite, 19-20 minutes. Oh, I just love how
who could forget that?
Man, you know, just one of those classic records back in 1989. I remember I think that was my junior year, and hanging with my classmate Aaron Lauderdale.
Yeah.
And we were over his house listening to the whole Batman album, like over and over and over. And Scandalous was one of our favorites. So but it doesn't make, at first it was going to make my top 5, but I had to pull it out and put From the Gold Experience, I Hate You. Mm.
Yeah, that song. Yeah.
Yeah. It really, I hate you because I love you.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? If you really listen to those words, it's really deep. I like when he talks about in the bridge, Your Honor, may I bring my only one and only witness.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like she was doing too much. He's taking her to court. So
Yeah, that's the whole script too.
yeah, it was one of those classic records. So I'm gonna put, instead of Scandalous, I had to put I Hate You.
Great song, man. I love that song too.
Yeah, and to me, it kind of made the GOAT experience. You know what I mean? People talk crazy about it, but it has some good tunes on that record. But we'll talk about that at another time.
Absolutely.
My next one might be a little surprise. It's from 2010, the album 2010, and it's a song called Walk in the Sand.
It's a great song too. Yeah.
Wonderful relationship record. I just love the beginning, the chord progressions.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, his falsetto is always on point, and you can always sing to it. You know, nothing's better than walking in the sand, hand in hand with you. You know, and so it was just one of those classic songs. And on 2010, he had a couple. I think he had 3 really, really strong slow jams on that album.
Oh, that album, yeah.
Yeah, I know he had The Sea of Everything, Walk in the Sand, and I think it's one more on there. I just can't think of the name, but the it's just really strong. So Walk in the Sand, I could listen to that every day.
That's a good choice, man. I like that.
Yeah, I had to go a little outside the box a little bit because people really don't talk about that.
Right.
But that's one of my joints.
Cool.
And, we're in unison with the next one, bro. The next one from Love Sexy and the Black Album, When Two Are in Love. And yeah, sensual, sexy. The lyrics is yeah. You talking about some things that I can't, say because kids might be watching.
Yeah, absolutely.
But yeah, that When Two Are in Love is going down as one of his best. And
yeah.
You don't hear it on the radio,
Not much, yeah.
You don't hear it much on the radio, but that should be played a lot more,
Yeah.
So that song is over 30 years old, man, and it's still, wow.
That's amazing.
Awesome record. My next one, I'm gonna go back a little bit, back to 81 from the Controversy album, and it's Do Me Baby.
Oh yeah.
Enough said.
Yeah.
One of them classic, funky. I love the bass. The bass on that song. Just once again, falsetto. It seems like when he sings falsetto on the slow jams, it's gonna be on point.
He sings falsetto and has a lot of screaming on this song.
yeah, but it's cold, and then when you hear it live, the live versions of this song, oh man! Even when he plays it on the piano I think on the One Night Alone CD, you hear it live just on the piano. Definitely, you got to go back to the Controversy. Whoever has this, All My Purple Nation, Do Me Baby. Y'all agree, right? All right. And then we're back in unison again with my number one, and that's from Sign of the Times, 1987, and that's Adore.
Adore, yeah. Can't resist that one, man.
Bro, I was in 9th grade, and I was in chemistry class, and one of my friends brought the album to the classroom. And because he allowed, you let me, check it out. I forgot who it was, but, we had a crazy little chemistry teacher we used to mess with. And I wasn't paying attention to what was on, what she was teaching. I was just looking at the liner notes of the album, kind of sneaking in between, my book. But when I took it home, when I heard the last song on that album, it to me, it's it's like synonymous with when you hear heat waves always and forever.
It really is.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, it really
It,
is.
yeah, it's one of those classic records that it will stand the test of time, and it has, and it will continue to, well, when we're old as hell, you know what I mean? 70, 80s, people still be talking about Adore, you know? So um, that's my top five, man. Yeah, but I had a hell of an honorable mention. Oh, I forgot about Somewhere Here on Earth. Damn. But
So I was slip past you, huh?
it did, man. But
Yeah, I be digging, man. I like, you know, I'm an album cut, man.
yeah, you got me on that one, bro. You got me on that one. But
Yeah,
I have to say, you mentioned, I think it was in your top five, Insatiable.
yeah,
Um, from Rave until the Joy Fantastic, he had a beautiful song called Silly Game
yeah, yeah,
that don't get no kind of love.
yeah. That's a
So
great song.
it's gonna get a little love right here. I'm gonna play a little bit. Check it out.
I can't help it knowing your phone, 'cause your voice could kill my every pain. Why do we play this silly game?
And honorable mention to Call My Name from Musicology
Oh
2004.
yeah, another dope cut. Yeah, yeah,
So it's just so many, you know. Each, you know, when you think about the older records, like from For You, which we reviewed, and the self-titled second album, he had a lot of slow songs on those albums, you know what I mean? But it got better and better gradually as the albums, you know, came out. The slow jams came more, not necessarily prominent, but it just got better and better. You know, like if you think about Dirty Mind, Got a Broken Heart Again, it was real quick to the
yeah,
point, you know. And then after that, you had Do Me Baby coming the following year. And then after that, you know, when 1999 came out, you had Your International Lover, you know what I
right.
mean? So just, it was just getting better and better and better, man. And man, what can you say, bro?
Yeah, every album, man, he had a smash on there. What we old men call as penny dropper songs. You know? This one's gonna get the pennies to drop right here.
In my draws.
Yeah, yeah, he gave you one good one per album at least, man. You gonna find one good slow jam on there at least.
Yeah, but you know, later on, he started to drop two. You have
Yeah,
two
yeah, he
dope
probably should
ones,
do
you know what
more.
I mean? So yeah, man, that's our top five. So what do you think, guys? You think our top five is all that? Should we, you know, take some out? Should we put some in? What do you think?
Yeah, it's
So
just
we
way
like,
too many to narrow down to five though. So we know
yeah,
it's
you know, I wanted to do five because I think, you know, it would just kind of show the people, you know, how strong his ballads are. You know, after you go into, you say top 10, top 15 and start to water down. So when you get five, man, you can really put
really
out.
getting the strongest ones you get, yeah, out of that bunch. Yeah,
Yeah.
and the ones that mean the most to you too, because you know a lot of them have personal meanings to you over the course of years, whether it, you know, is related to a girl or related to the time that you bought the album, what you were going through at the time those songs came out. So all that is relevant to picking your favorite Prince songs, slow songs, his funky songs, his favorite albums. We know that, you know, we're a part of that, so we understand. And hey, we do picking the five strongest we can, right?
That's it, you know. So hey, if you guys like this video and you want to see more, hit that subscribe button. We want to thank everybody that's been, you know, showing us love and, you know, subscribing to our page. You know, we're relatively new. I also want to give a shout out to our very first guest on the Purple Brothers. That was Brother Najee came through.
Brother Najee, yes.
And last
Yes,
episode,
indeed.
he blessed us tremendously. We don't take it for granted. Thank you very much.
Yes, indeed. Thank you, Brother Najee. It was a pleasure.
Yeah, yes, you know, so we got more coming. We got more interviews coming. We got more, you know, reviews of the album. So just stay tuned, guys.
We coming back, yes.
We coming back. We coming back real soon. we're going to review Rainbow Children real soon. So until then, Purple Brothas, baby.
Salute. Thank you.